What's up, everybody? This is Cap from the Knucklehead Network and the Comic Book Podcast. Just here. I don't know if we're gonna get into a whole thing about the Acolyte because next Tuesday at 9 o'clock we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and it's my element again. Yeah, we're doing it again. Join us. Come on, watch all the fun, watch the mayhem with these little lunatics running around as we roll some dice and tell some stories. But not why I'm here. I'm here because I just finished watching The Acolyte episode 3. And if you watched us last Tuesday or yesterday, uh, you know that we started out by saying that everybody was essentially predicting that this would be the end of Star Wars. Now, I didn't know what that meant going in, but I might have an inkling of what it means now. If they mean that this is the moment where collectively Star Wars fans, whether you're part of the LGBTQ community or not, turn around and go, we're done. We're no longer going to accept whatever the hell bullshit you want to give us. And we all turn away. This might be it. This episode was so weird and so dumb. And I don't think it definitely didn't hit as well as they wanted to. It definitely didn't set up what I think they wanted to set up. It definitely didn't portray things the way it was. I think they intended it to be portrayed, and it made a decision from episode 2 all the worse. And I'm gonna get into it here. When we start out the episode, we just see the girls use what we think is the Force. When they talk to their mother, we see them use what we think is just the Force. Then they have their own version of the Force, their own explanation, which cool. Everybody has an explanation for the different things in their culture. Shit, I'm Puerto Rican. If you make the crispy rice at the bottom of the pot, that's pegadito. If you're Dominican, it might be con. Same shit, different name, right? So that's not a problem. But what is a problem is they did such a piss poor job at defining what these people do that when the mother says that they're being ridiculed, it seems like you're being ridiculed for using the Force. Everybody uses you have fucking literal Jedi using the Force that protect the galaxy right now. And it's not until later that you find out that there is an actual difference between what they're doing and what the Jedi do with the Force, or even the dark side does with the Force. But again, it's so piss poor that it is defined, but it's vaguely defined as different. Then you get the fucking trope again of this kid does not want to join and continue to be a part of what they see. They know there's something else out there. They want to experience something else. And yet, you are feeling pressured to be within your own fucking little bubble, little covenant there, which it boggles my mind how you're essentially a cult. You do not want to let your children experience any part of the fucking world. Now, is the world dangerous? Yes. Is the world fraught with peril? Yes. Is it wondrous? Is it beautiful? Can you find loving the parts of it? And having a different perspective and different experiences and different things that open your eyes to the possibilities of people of different races, backgrounds, creeds, and all that shit. Is that beneficial? Yes. But we get the cult here, which is, I'm bringing this up because they try to frame the Jedi as villains at the beginning of the episode. They take children. They're here to watch us. They don't like us. They're trying to kill us. They're afraid of us. We had to huddle here all together. So then the family should be the good guys. But no, they're the fucking cult. So if the Jedi's a piece of shit and the family's the cult piece of shit, who the fuck are we rooting for? Then you find out that who you think is the mom isn't the mom. She created these two somehow, and I don't give a fuck about spoilers. I'm saying everything. She created these two, and then another woman, because there's all women in this covenant, which it's a witch covenant. It's always all women. That's not a fucking problem. But another woman carried them to term. She said it. She carried them to term. And what's fucking hilarious is that the one who carried them in their body to term gets immediately shot down by the one who's like, well, I fucking made him. What? Okay. So let's get back to the thing. The Jedi is they're the bad guys. But then at the end, they wind up being the good guys. They wind up being proven right that hey, maybe it will be better out here. This shit is not fucking stable for you. So then the parents, or the one of them, one of the moms, the creator, she finally turns around and goes, you know what? Fuck it. I would have preferred you to stay here. You don't want to stay here? You can go. Go be a Jedi. She comes to her senses. Okay. Good. So then what happens? The little fucking psycho bitch, and I know she's a little kid, so I'll back off of that. How harshly I said that. But the little psycho goes and kills everyone. Because they had built such a fucking one-sided codependency that how dare you do anything that steps outside of the fucking outside of the norm, outside of this little fucking tether that you're supposed to have, right? How dare you be your own person? Because that's the main issue. One child wants to be their own person. The other child and most of the other people in the fucking cult are like, fuck that. You can't be your own. Which begs the question, what are you getting revenge at? You literally said, she literally said, I'm not going to let him take you. I'll fucking kill you. At that point, your quest for vengeance is null and void. You set out to kill your sister. They didn't fucking want her to kill her. They did not tell her. The Jedi did not tell her, go kill your sister. Her mother and the other women in the cult did not tell her, go kill your sister. She made that choice on her own. Now, this all leads to the biggest fucking thing. And why, yeah, this fucking series is dumb. This series is dumb. I'll repeat it one more time. This series is dumb. In episode 2, we had a Jedi who was in meditation for 10 years inside a fucking bubble, a force wall, for 10 years. The assassin psycho, well, now she's older, so I can say it now. The assassin psycho bitch comes in. You want your absolution? Drink this. Kill yourself. Take your absolution. And he comes out of meditation for 10 years. I thought we were doing the right thing. Boom, boom, done, right? Okay, when we get to episode 3, we're going to find out what the fuck he did. Episode 3 happens 12 years before episode 2. So there's a 2-year missing gap. So the guilt had been eating him for 2 years, He went into solid to meditation and then killed himself. That's the timeline. 12 years ago, he thought he was doing the right thing. 2 years of fucking guilt building up. 10 years of solitude and meditation. Death. Okay, drum roll. What the fuck did he do that all that was warranted? Literally nothing. He did nothing. He didn't slap one of the women in the cult. He didn't talk bad to one of the women in the cult. He didn't push a kid. He didn't do fucking all. Matter of fact, they did some mental fucking shit to him and took control of him. And they had to be told to let him go. He did nothing. I thought we were doing the right thing. What did the Jedi do? The Jedi did what they always do. There's Force sensitive children. Well, the Jedi know about the dark side. They know about the light side. And if you're Force sensitive, it's better that we get you and test you and bring you to the light side than you fall to the dark. All they did was walk up and go, hey, can we test your children? Trinity even says, with your permission, talking to the mom or the creator or whoever, talking to them, with your permission, we would like to test. What the fuck did he do? What was, I thought we were doing the right thing? He didn't even have to make the hard choice of which one of these girls do I save, which one lives, which one dies. That wasn't even an option. He wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. So I beg the question. Who's right? The writers. What are you writing? What are you writing? What the fuck? What did he do? Like, do you not understand the symbolism of what that fucking meant? Of the words he said and the action he took after 10 years of being away in meditation. Do you not understand what that fucking means? What that symbolizes? How much that, what do you call it, contributes to the overall larger picture of what it means to be a Jedi, what it means to deal with grief and fear and anger and hatred and possibly moving on to the dark side. All that because he did nothing. Hey, anybody and everybody who wants to walk away, do so. Do so. Because I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. This is, again, this is the worst fucking Star Wars show. And this was my most anticipated fucking show. My most anticipated fucking show. The Acolyte. We're finally going to get a story from the dark side perspective. Except, the dark side user, we don't know nothing about. We don't know who the fuck he is, what he wants. His monologue was a little fucking confusing. This show's entirely about Jedi. They come from a coven of witches, not dark side, witches. And she's using witch powers. So where's the dark side so far? 3 episodes just to show us that the psycho wants revenge because she was manipulated her whole life, then getting manipulated again by the dark side. Now you're trying to tell us what, that the Jedi are manipulative too? Qui-Gon seemed to be okay. Yoda seemed to be okay. Luke seemed to be okay. Fucking Obi-Wan seemed to be okay. Anakin was good until when? The dark side fucking corrupted him. I'm gonna end the video here because I don't know where else. I don't know where we're going with this. I'm at a loss. I'm really at a loss. And again, I want to make it crystal fucking clear. My issues with this show, the writing. The fucking writing is the issue with this show. 10 Years of Solitude. I thought we were doing the right thing. He did nothing. And I'm not even talking about the fucking thing where if the good guy does nothing, the bad guy, he did nothing wrong. Yo, do us a favor. Go watch X-Men 97 again. Fuck. Go watch the fucking prequels and the original trilogy. Go watch Clone Wars. Go watch Rebels. Go watch everything that's come out before this fuck. Go watch Obi-Wan and Book of Boba Fett again. Most importantly, come back Tuesday, 9 o'clock, YouTube, Twitch, streaming on every fucking thing you could possibly believe in or stream on or whatever the fuck. See, I'm so fucking baffled right now. I can't even talk straight. Come watch us next Tuesday, 9 o'clock, everywhere you can find us. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're live on the spot. I'm going to write a fucking better story than what you see in this series so far. And I'm a fucking moron. I'm not even a writer. Come join us. Peace out, everybody.